Yo, what's going on, guys? Just Mega Reed here, and welcome back to a brand new toy review, guys. I'm doing a lot of toy reviews lately. I haven't been doing much gaming stuff lately. But anyway, so I wanted to let you guys know of an update that I didn't get to mention yesterday because I was pooped out because we were at the doctor's office for a lot. Well, not doctor's office, but like at the hospital for longer than I thought yesterday. But I will tell you guys this that my dad is okay. Um, Everything for him is going well. He just started walking yesterday, and it's going. Everything's going really well for my dad. So again, I've been thanking you guys so much for all the support on my dad while he's still in the hospital. Hopefully today he'll be able to go home because the doctor said that if he can fart. I know that's funny. But anyway, if my dad can fart, that means that the surgery went well. That means his intestines are working, and that means, he can eat other food and, take a dump. And, and then he can be released from the hospital with some stuff to keep him in check while he's recovering. So, also, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much. Also, thank you, Krennic, for the support, man. I really appreciate it, man. I know you're aligned with the Sith, but I'm glad that even the Sith have a heart in them, and that really shows. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But anyway, let's get into the toy review, shall we? So I got 3 Transformers off in the backdrop because I thought I would just review some that I haven't gotten to review yet, and let's get around to it. So let's start off with let's start off with the brand new Transformers figure that I got actually last month. This is my Transformers The Last Knights Leader Class Optimus Prime. Now, this guy is awesome. He is a really big guy. I actually have to pan the camera up a little bit because he's so big. But yeah, he is really cool. He's not really all that posable, sadly. But I guess I'll just show the posability for what he has in robot mode, so you can move the shoulder flaps around. They can pivot, and they can pivot around. The arms have a full 360, somewhat, but the kibble gets in the way a little bit. I'm just gonna move the arm. Let's see. Can I get the 360 going? Yeah. See, you kind of have to fidget around all the junk to get full 360. The elbow can move. The thumb is articulate. It can move. It can move out and in. The sword can be put in both hands, so you can put it in the left or the right hand. The sentinel shield that he has on his arm is fully it can only be put on this arm because this arm has a special peg hole that allows that to peg in. And let me just move him into the shot. The knees can move, the legs can move, everything moves. The head can pivot a little bit. Yeah, let's look at the legs, I guess. Just gotta move these out of the way. The legs can move up, minus the crotch plate. You have to move that out of the way a little bit. It can kick forward. He can only kick back so far because all the junk in the back. But his knees can bend just a little bit. Again, this guy's really not good for posability. The only thing he can really do is just kind of stand there and kind of do a dynamic pose. But other than that, pretty cool toy. Oh yeah, you like my Lego things in the background? Yeah. If you want me to review those, please let me know, because I will review all my different Lego buildable figures that I have. My dad has more that I don't have in my collection, per se, except he has them in box, because my dad's a collector, so, but yeah, I'll definitely show you guys those if you want, once I get around to doing my house tour video, and, which I might actually do today, before I get out of the house to go visit my dad in the hospital. I might do a house tour today, and, after this video. And I'll show you guys everything. You guys can see my house and all that. Because I bet you guys are all very curious. And, yeah. Review them. Alright, I will certainly do that. How about this? Maybe this weekend I'm going to review these. This weekend I'm going to review my Lego buildable figures. And today I'm going to do the house tour after this video. And yes, that's the plan. because I really need to do that house tour because I've been putting that off for far too long, and it's finally time for. I think it's finally time for me now to get to the house tour because I know everybody's probably been wondering when is he gonna do the house tour? I'm sorry, it's just things have been getting in the way. It sucks. But I'm gonna try to transform this guy on camera into vehicle mode. It's gonna be a pain in the nips. Let's see. Can I do it? Nah, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I think I'm gonna transform it off camera. Okay. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm just gonna talk about stuff in the background. So the other day, while I was at the hospital, my dad was watching Big Bang Theory in his room. That was really cool, to watch Big Bang Theory with my dad, because I haven't spent much time with my dad, like really personally per se, because my dad's too busy being hooked up to all these things that keeping him alive. So yeah, my dad is a collector. Yeah. So he collects a lot of stuff. I'll show you guys his collection room. It's massive. It is absolutely incredible. My dad recently just got a couple of the sequel series characters, including Rey, of course, which of course made me happy because I'm like, yay, Dad's showing some Rey appreciation. So, because Rey's great. She's my favorite character of all time, YOLO. So, but everybody knows that Rey's my favorite character. It's not a secret anymore. It once was, but then I finally came clean, and I was like, okay, I like Rey. She's cool. So, let's see. I went to the hospital one time at 10 to 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. Oh, jeez. If you don't mind me asking, why were you there for that long? Was one of your family members, did they have a surgery or something? Like, what was up? Were you there for something? What was going on? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. If it's personal business, it's okay if you don't want to tell me. I'm just curious about, why you were at the hospital for that long. I'm just very curious. But, like I said, it's okay if you don't want to tell me. Because if it's personal business, I'm not gonna touch on that. It's your business, and I shouldn't go into that territory. That's something I shouldn't do. I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I shouldn't, because that's not right. That's not right to do. Okay, progress. Yes, okay. Where'd the arms go? Oh yeah, the arms have to articulate like that. Okay. Gotta remember how this guy works. Okay. Because he has so much junk. There's so much junk with him. There's so much junk. Okay. There we go. That all connects. Okay. That panel flips up. Okay. And then that goes on top to sandwich everything together. There we go. Oh shit. Make sure everything's tabbed together. Make sure everything's tabbed. Make sure everything's locked. Make sure this is extended all the way. Okay. Your grandmother broke her wrist in 3 different areas. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Is your grandmother okay? Oh, okay. Oh, her bones are healing correctly. Oh, well, that's good. But still, ouch. Jeez. It's kind of a funny thing. I've never broken a bone in my entire life. I know. Some people are going to be like, oh, he's just saying that just to sound cool. I actually haven't, in all seriousness. I have not broken a single bone in my body. At least not yet. In my entire life. I have never broken a bone. Neither do I want to know what it's like to break a bone. I bet it hurts like heck. I do not want to know what that feels like. Because breaking a bone is like the worst pain imaginable, in my opinion. I bet that really hurts. Like, ooh. So, I mean, it's not like, and I'm not saying that I've never felt pain, because, like, I've been stung by bees. I got cheese. I got a piece of hot cheese in my eye when I was a kid, and I had to go to the emergency room to get it removed. That was bad. What else? I had pneumonia when I was a baby. That was bad. Yeah, I've been through a lot of painful things in my life. So, your second grandmother broke her leg? Ooh! Ooh, no! Okay, ouch! Oh, no. Ooh. Ah, dude! Ouch. What was she doing to begin with that would do that? Did she fall over and break it? Or, like, was she doing something and she broke it? How? Alright, here we have the vehicle mode. Here. Pretty cool looking truck mode. This is the Western Star truck. It's actually a very good looking mold, especially for Hasbro. But again, like most Hasbro products nowadays, there's a large lack of paint. Like seriously, they could have put some clear plastic here on the lights and the turning signals, but no, they didn't do anything. They just left those blank. We have the silver Western Star logo. It's kind of hard to see. We have, let's see, down here it actually says Western Star on the side. That's actually pretty cool. You got the red flames with the Autobot logo. You got Sentinel shield on the back, like a huge exhaust. The lights here, which again are not painted. Also on the side, I forgot to detail this. Well, on both sides they have the Western Star logo, as you can see. Both sides, Western Star. And then same details on this side as well. Same details. So pretty cool. And also the sword can be stored underneath. And this is all the robot kibble that you get to see underneath. So you get to see the robot knees and the robot arms and a little bit of the robot crotch. So that's fun. Alright. Let's see if we read your comments. You remember your ribs being crushed. Oh! No! No. But I didn't break my ribs because I was crushed by a... Oh, man. Oh. Your grandmother slipped in the shower. I can picture in my mind what that looks like. And ouch. Oh. She fell 3 times? Oh, jeez. Well, that's why they have the handlebars on the inside of the bathtub. So that way you can grab onto that so that you don't fall and hurt yourself. Oh, man. That's not good. Alright, so the next guy we have up is... This is Studio Series Cogman. Love this guy. So let's get a good look at him. This is Cogman from The Last Night. He is pretty cool. Same thing as the Deluxe Class First Edition, Premier Edition figure, whatever you want to call it. Deluxe Class Premier Edition, something. But looks really cool. I really love this silver paint that you can see on his body. You got the head here. The head is actually removable because it actually has one of the, what's it called? Titans Returns, Titan Master style heads. Which was something that was going to be implemented into the Last Night movie, but was eventually scrapped. So, let's see. The bathtub didn't have any handlebars. Oh, bummer. But still, that's why you gotta be careful when you're in the bathtub, especially with the soap, because you'll slip, and that's how you hurt yourself. So you gotta be careful. So, let's see. And let's take a look at his sword. This is his sword. Looks pretty cool. I love the silver paint. And it has like the talisman logo on it. Pretty cool. It's on both sides. Both sides are neatly molded, except one side has a molded peg hole on it, so that way it can peg under the car for the vehicle mode, which we can get into after posability. Posability, the wrist can move. Not actually, no, the wrist is stiff. It doesn't move. The elbow, the upper arm can pivot like that. The arm can do a full 360 on both sides. The legs can kick. His knee can go like that. He can kick forward and kick back about that far. Both sides. The feet are slightly movable, but those are more for transformation than anything. And the head can do a full 360 around his neck. So let's get into transformation. I'm going to try and actually do this one on camera. So we'll start off with, we take this part, we flip it out. Flip these parts out on both sides. Flip them out, so you should have that right there. Take the foot, push it up. And you keep these, you fold those sections back. That'll form the back of the car mode. We flip these inwards and we tab them together like that. Okay, now to move on to the front of the car, we take this, we take out the headmaster, flip that out. And let's take a look at the headmaster here, the Mini Cogman. Pretty cool little, it's pretty much just the same guy that we have here, except in a smaller scale. So that way it can fit in the Aston Martin car mode. And so then we take the sides of the arms and we fold them out and we tab them in. So we're going to do that on both sides. Flip them out, tab them in. Then we take the chest and we open it up. Okay, it's a little bit tight because of how the joints are. We're still tight even after, you know, having this figure for a little while. Take the top part, spin it around. Flip this part out. Tab that down. And you take the car front and you tab that into pegs on the underside of the door. Not the door, but like the roof. Tap those in like that. I also forgot something you gotta do. Fold the hands in. So take that on both sides. Fold the hands in, and then you can do this, and then tab the car sides together like that. Okay, doing good, doing good. Okay, this side always loves to come undone. It's very easy to undo what you've done here. Take the top part, open it up, and then you tab it down onto the top of the car. If I can do it. There we go. And then, okay, alright, come on. Okay, hang on, I have to do some fiddling off camera here. Oh man. Okay, alright, let's make sure everything's tabbed in. Okay. Last little bit, take the crotch plate and you fold it out. And then you can take the sword, and I believe you tab it into here somehow. I forget how you do it. How do you do it? How do you tab the sword in? Does it just slide in? I forget how this works. Oh yeah, here we go. You have a tab on the back that you tab the sword into, like I was saying earlier. I was silly. I forgot how this guy works. Okay. And there you go. There's the car mode. This is the Aston Martin vehicle mode. And I gotta say, it looks really good. This side never wants to tab in. It never tabs in all that correctly. Let's see if I can actually do it. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That kind of looks semi-good on the front there. So pretty cool looking car. Really do like it. It does roll very well, like all rolling things should. And we can open up the roof here actually, and we can actually put the little cogman inside. This is really hard to do, so I'm just gonna do it off camera. Oh god. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, that actually worked first time. Usually it takes me a couple tries to actually get it in there. And then bam. There you go. So that is Cogman there. And then we'll compare him to the Optimus Prime. And as you guys can see, he is significantly bigger than the Aston Martin, which kind of makes sense considering it's a semi-truck. So in terms of scale, that's how I would assume semi-accurate to how it would actually look in real life. But, you know, I like it. I put the sword in the worst place. I know, Krennic, I agree. It is a really bad place that they put it. Right on his junk is where they put the sword. But, you know, hey, it kind of does look like an exhaust pipe if you look at it the right way. It kind of looks like a big fat exhaust coming out. But, nah, the actual real exhaust pipes are like right there and there on the back of the car. So, oh, and also if you look kind of close, you can kind of see the little Aston Martin symbol on there. Sorry, my hands are kind of dirty right now. I should probably wash those after the video. and there's another Aston Martin logo on the back. Of course, the back is not tabbed in as well as I would like it, so it's kind of not good looking. But I'll show you guys Cogman in the car, actually. There's the mini Cogman in the car. It's kind of cool. So, also, you're sick and you missed school? Well, I'm glad you got to come see the video anyway. I appreciate that. See, she's doing good. She's been driving and has been able to get up from her chair to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's good. I'm glad your family's okay. That's always good. I remember when I was younger in first grade, you got the case of the mono what? Yeah. Okay, I'm already lost. But let's review the last figure that I have here today. We have for our last figure, Studio Series Voyager Class Ironhide. Now, this guy's pretty interesting. He's from the 2007 movie series of figures from Studio Series. He is an absolutely wonderful looking figure. And fun fact, this is my first and so far my only Ironhide movie figure I've ever gotten. So this is the first and only one I have. As you can see, let's look at the guns here, because he has the guns. It's pretty cool. You got this other one here, there's like bigger cannon. So, mononucleosis. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Okay. Also, hi, Mom. How you doing? So, and so, this is him. Let's look at the posability. There's not much posability, but we'll look at it anyway. The head can move about that far and that far on his head because of these big, giant chest plates getting in the way. The arm can pivot about that far back and that far forward. The arm can do a full 360 if you move it around a little bit. Okay. Which way is that going? Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. I messed up the arm. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just have to... Okay. Never mind. I had to mess it up. Hang on. I have to move it back into place. Okay. Get back in there. There we go. There we go. There are those arms. So they can move all around. They're pretty posable for what they are. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Let's see. Whatever you ate came back up and you had to tiptoe because basically your tied foot on the floor, your legs would hurt. You missed a whole month of school. You want to hear something good, though? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm going to transform this guy off camera because this guy's kind of a pain to transform, so... and I really want to, get it right the first time and not have to take him back and transform him back and forth over and over. So, but the vehicle mode is really awesome. You guys are going to love it. It's the GMC 4x4 Top Kick. It's a retired vehicle now, but it was cool looking. It's a cool looking truck, nonetheless. Okay. The front section is always a pain for this guy. There's always problems with transforming the front of the vehicle, because you have to untab it and you have to swivel it in a certain way to make everything stick. Not to mention, I forgot to remove his guns on his arms, and these are also really hard to remove because the peg holes are still really, really stiff. So they don't really once you put the guns in the arms, they don't want to let go necessarily. It kind of sucks like that. Also, another problem when transforming this guy is the front section, or like the front, what's it called, the road armor part on the front. Which probably is the gray part that was on his chest, underneath the weird chest plate section. That can only move a certain way, and when I was first transforming it, I was so confused as to what I was supposed to do, because the instructions absolutely suck at telling you what to do. So you kind of have to just naturally kind of figure it out, or just watch it. I actually had to watch a couple YouTube videos of other people's reviews to figure out what the frick I'm supposed to do there. Because normally I don't do that. Normally I can just figure it out. But this one, was really, really hard to figure out for me for some odd reason. I was like, wait, how does this work? Well, then again, it's my first Ironhide movie figure, and from what I've looked at from other toys, so yeah, so let's see. Let me read your last comment. Hang on, I forgot to read it. I came back to school for one day, and all the girls were helping me. Lucky if Reed only had 4 letters. My last name has 12. That it does. Ignore the if in the beginning. Oh, okay. So, alright, let me just, okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, right, I was transforming this guy's front section. Okay. This is a little bit tough. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Everything's buckling, everything's bending, everything's doing a thing. Okay. Gotta tap the back section together if I can. Okay. There we go. Yes. Back section transformed. Beautiful. Okay. Now I have to make the back section be one with the front section. It only makes logical sense to do such a thing. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, why is this coming untabbed? I do not want that. I want it to be tabbed together. Okay, make sure everything's out. Everything's together the right way. Okay, the roof's a little bit... it's a little bit cattywampus right now. The front section's coming apart. Oh, jeez. Everything's coming apart. Okay. And I think we have it all together. Yes. Okay. Last bit, we need to take the guns, tab them together. Like this. There we go. And tab that on the back. Bam! There's the GMC 4x4 top kick mode. I gotta say, for what it is, it's a good vehicle mode. Looks like it's made of real metal, actually, the way they painted the plastic. It's really good stuff. So, just gonna do a little bit of 360 on it. Looks really good. Love it, love it. And it can roll. Like standard rolling thing should. Tires have some cool tread on them. I like that. And so there you go. Let's compare them with the other figures. So then we have Studio Series Ironhide next to Studio Series, what is his name? Codman? Yeah. And the scale's kind of wonky. I don't think an Aston Martin would be smaller than a Top Kick, but who knows? Maybe it is a smaller, lower profile car. I don't know. I've never seen one in real life, so I wouldn't know. And then we have him next to Prime, and this looks semi-accurate. Because I think a truck would be like this would actually be a little bit smaller than a giant semi. So there you go. So there you go, guys. So there's all 3 figures lined up. As you can see, I have to back the camera out a little bit. There we go. So there's everybody. So pretty cool stuff. So everyone pronounced this last name wrong, even some teachers did. Huh. Well, alright guys, this is going to be the end of today's tour review, / updates on my dad's surgical recovery. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn notifications on. And I will see you guys next video. Later, Squad, and have a good